Now, didn't I tell you? If you do what I tell you to do, you're going to see the market has already changed. You don't need to wait on the press to tell you that that's the case. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single week to help you in growing your business. And there's an awful lot of agents that follow our morning meetings every single week, get lots of training and step-by-step approaches on what they need to do. One of the things I had you do just a couple of weeks ago was go to the source and find out what's really happening with the real estate market. I said you should call your title company or escrow company, whoever closes deals in your area, and ask them, are you busier now than you've been in the last year and a half? And every single agent that contacted me back shot me an email and said, hey, they said they're busier than they've ever been over the past 2 years, which tells us that the market is starting to turn. Rates changing just a touch, consumer confidence starting to come back a little bit, a lot of changes happening in the world that people are realizing this is the new norm. This is the new regular that they need to decide that they should buy and sell in. So a lot of times what we do as real estate agents is we will wait until we see data showing, oh, the last 6 months shows that it was up 10%. The last 6 months shows that it was down 20%. Well, what the hell were you doing the last 6 months? You should have been in the mix, not waiting for them to say that it's better. Let me give you an example. And I talked about this on a previous morning meeting. Let's say that 6 months from right now, they say the real estate market is up 80% and home sales, number of home sales is up 80% as well. Well, that was over the last 6 months. Did you get paid on those deals? Or were you waiting on that data to actually be shown, previous data, for you to then start your future business? What I'd recommend you do is before they start reporting on this stuff, call the people that are closing the deals and say, hey, are you guys getting business? What kind of clients are you picking up? Are these older folks, younger folks? Are they baby boomers? Are these folks downsizing? Do you see people moving out of town? Are people moving up in price? Are they getting mortgages? Are they doing cash? All you got to do is ask them for generalities. They're not giving you any sensitive data or anything. They're giving you, of the last 30 deals, here's what we've seen. That's how you market in your area. But moral of the story for today, look, the market is already changing and people are doing deals in your area. You need to be involved with them. So that way, 6 months from now, when the reports come out and say new construction is up and resale is up and number of mortgages applied and all the stuff, all the data that they want to show you, which is always pieced and parted together for whatever their agenda is. But when they show you that those numbers are up, you can say, yeah, so are mine. Not that yours is still down, and now that everybody else in your town has made money for a half of a year, now it's time for you to start making money. No, there are very specific systems, processes, marketing campaigns you can put in place right now to start generating a lot of business for yourself. So I want you to kind of look at your marketing agenda as you finish out the year. We're already in last quarter, believe it or not. You've got 4 to 6 weeks, probably closer to 4 weeks, to get a bunch of new clients so that if you do get them in contract, they can close before the end of the year. It can be on this year's business, on 2025. Now, obviously, everything else you're working, that stuff you have in the hopper, all of that can be forwarded into the beginning of 2026. Because again, if you want a New Year's resolution, if you want 2026 to be better than the year before, you need to start today. You can't start in January hoping for March or April numbers. You have to start right now to get stuff in the hopper because our pay cycle is usually 60, 90, 120 days out from whatever that initial contact we had or initial marketing campaign that we put in place. So I'm telling you right now, you're working an awful lot on first quarter of 2026 with whatever you're doing right now. Now, over the next 4 weeks or so, you are going to be able to get some deals that will close and you can help a lot of families before the end of the year. But if you're really looking to do some big numbers, it's so important for you to look at the long-term game, what you're putting in place for lead generation as well as lead conversion. And are you going aggressively knowing that now people are finally moving? I understand the first half of 2025, what's the point of marketing? Nobody's moving anyway. The total number of sales is way down. Title companies say they're not busy right now, all of that stuff. Call them up. And that's kind of what we're talking about today. All of you that have already done so, 100% of the agents that just called two title companies, you don't want to call one in case the dude was on vacation for 3 months, but call two title companies and just find out the general aura, the general total number of closings that are happening right now. You will be shocked that people are actually making a move. We'll go deeper with that. Find out more details. Find out what kind of buyers and sellers are making those moves so that you know how to market correctly. We're starting today, actually, here in just a few minutes. We're starting today our 72-hour real estate revamp. I'm so excited about this. We've got so much information we're giving to these agents, and in 72 hours, they have absolutely everything they need. My commitment to real estate agents has been here for 26 years. I've never offered anything this cheap, but it's going to be incredibly valuable for them. Just kind of a sign of the market. I want to help as many agents as we can. That 72-hour real estate revamp, we're doing this thing at $195. We start here in just a few minutes, actually. So it's going to be over the next 3 days. Recording will be available just for 24 hours on each of those because I want agents implementing. But look, the market's back. The buyers and sellers are back. Consumer confidence is starting to creep back as well. It's all going to be kind of a curve up, but you should be on the front lines of that, not looking at trailing data. It's so important that you get that. If you need help with this, if you have questions for me, you can email me personally, greg@gregluther.com. You can email me personally. I'm here to help you, but I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out on finishing 2025 as strong as you possibly can, but then going into 2026 with deals in the hopper for the month of January, that you are planning on several January closings. That's going to happen from a lot of the efforts that you're putting forth right now. So again, email me with any questions you have, greg@gregluther.com. Write that down somewhere. And also, make sure you are following this channel and you ring the bell because every week, every single Tuesday, we do these morning meetings, and each month as the market increases, I want to be providing data. I want to be providing what's working, what's not working, what you should be utilizing in your business. So make sure you are personally following this page as well. We found that 70% of our viewers are not following the page, which means they usually only see one or two things, and then it goes away. And they go right back to not selling the amount of real estate they want to. Follow the page. Email me with any questions.